Giant tarantula hawk wasps. Holy shit. How can the CAZADOR not be on the list? Recently I played through the Old World Blues DLC and found the origins of these creatures. They were made by Dr. Boros in the DNA splicing lab of the Big MT. I found an underground sewer style system with a bunch of closed doors and the game thought it could trick me, but I could hear the fluttering of wings and I know that sound anywhere. Ever since I ran into one of these hunters, right at the start of New Vegas, just outside of Good Springs, I knew I never wanted to face those things again. Luckily enough, in closed spaces wielding a giant laser axe, the CAZADOR isn't as intimidating as I originally thought, but in open areas with a whole family of them, that's a different story. They have a fast, erratic flight pattern and of course the venomous attack, which makes them so lovely to fight. Not only that, but you try running from them, they're usually quicker than you are unless you cripple their wings. So thank you, CAZADOR. Thank you for existing and making the wasteland just a little bit worse of a place. On the opposite end of the spectrum, we have the CENTAUR. Whilst they're nowhere near as deadly as the CAZADOR, my god are they a terrifying sight. Basically, these centaurs are created by throwing together a varied mix of humans, dogs, and other types of animals into a forced evolutionary virus vat, and then you just wait and see what will emerge. There's quite a few different types of species of the centaur because of the unpredictable nature of the mutation, but you can bet your ass that it's gonna look like some sort of disturbing Silent Hill creature. I've only ever had interactions with the one-headed type from Fallout 3 and New Vegas, of course, but doing a little research on this video, I found there's actually a two-headed version in the original 2 Fallout games as well, which I believe has one human head and one canine head. Great. That's great. We've had our dangerous enemy and we've had our eccentric enemy, but I'd like to take a look at a mix of both of them attributes here with the super mutants and the NIGHTKINs. But I think they're the same thing, they're just kind of different colors. These two are products of the infection by the FEV, like the centaurs, although of course, these guys retain some of their humanoid form afterwards. Super mutants have been quite a big part of all the Fallout games from the original all the way up to Fallout 4. They're 10 feet tall, 800-pound, green hunchback monsters. One of my fondest memories of the mutants is in the Repcon test site in the Mojave Wasteland. They populate the underground lab area, and this is the NIGHTKIN variety of mutants. And they all hold stealth boys, so they're all invisible down there. So having the first one appear out of nowhere, wielding a bumper sword, scared the shit out of me like nothing else. I actually turned around and left the area through a loading screen door, so... oh man, some stories I should keep to myself. Another area where the mutants reside is Black Mountain. I accidentally ran through that place when looking for the Brotherhood of Steel and of course got myself butt blasted. Fucking super mutants, man. Also, shout out to my sister Tabitha, although in my latest playthrough she chased me down and slaughtered me. Look, I ain't good with super mutants or the ladies, so we put them both together. It's just a disaster. Zombie plant men. One of the earliest memories I have of New Vegas on release was actually of Vault 22. And it is not a fond memory, my friends. Vault 22 is one of the most terrifying vaults I've visited throughout my experiences with the Fallout games. Of course, like I mentioned before, through the Old World Blues DLC at the Big MT, you actually find out where these spore carriers originated. The Big MT is responsible for most of the nightmares on this list at this point. Probably my least favorite DLC to date, but it does have a lot of cool lore associated with it. Dead Money, on the other hand, fantastic DLC, but we'll get to that soon. So how were the spore carriers created, you ask? That's a good question, let me fill you in here. They're humans that have been exposed to a fungus known as B. mortacana. The host technically dies once the fungus has fully colonized the body, but the fungal colonies continue to animate the body, so yeah, fungus zombies. Great. One of the most terrifying experiences I had with the spore carriers was not even noticing as I walked past one of them in the vines of Vault 22, but then I noticed on the way back that he was there the whole time. It just clicked to me that how many of these things have I walked past and they just did not move. So from there on out, I shot every shrubbery in the vault. But going back to the Big MT where they were created, you actually find one named Patient Zero, which of course is a known term to describe someone who introduces a virus or medical condition. Anyway, Patient Zero doesn't really do anything special. He or she has more health than the regular spore carrier, but apart from that, it's just a cool lore enemy. Firstly, these guys are badass, but also extremely creepy. So I mentioned the Dead Money DLC before. This is where you meet the ghost people. Personally, Dead Money is one of the coolest experiences I've had in a Fallout. Even if you don't want to play anything else, I'd recommend playing Dead Money as a standalone experience if you can. Although this isn't a DLC video, this is a monster video, so back to the topic at hand. The ghost people. And what a mysterious topic it is. They do not speak, nor do they sleep or eat. They purely exist to lurk throughout the villa ruins, forever seeking prey. They don't have any base of operations or lair at all, they're just everywhere. They stumble around until they see you and then lunge at you or throw explosives in your direction. Something extremely unique to the ghost people is that when you initially kill them, you have to go over and dismember them or have your pal dog eat them. Otherwise, they'll just continue to rise over and over to destroy you. While you never see one without their mask and suit on, the ghost people are certainly mutated humans. They've been changed by the Cloud, which is a corrosive rust-like toxin unique to the main location of Dead Money, Sierra Madre. Although to be honest, I'm thankful you never see one without his mask on. No one needs to see what's going on in there. They're terrifying enough as it is. I'm sure a lot of you saw this coming when you realized I hadn't talked about the Deathclaws yet, and I know it's kind of an obvious choice since they're so well known, but they're well known for a reason. If you're unaware of what the Deathclaw is, it's a giant, agile, mutated Jackson's chameleon. They were actually created before the Great War to replace humans for the close combat missions. Classic humans. Don't wanna get hurt. Hey, I don't wanna get hurt. What am I talking about? Although I'm a human. Oh boy. Also, check out this baby Deathclaw. That's all I have on that. So the Deathclaw has been around since the original Fallout and comes in so many different types and species and subspecies. There's even a hairy Deathclaw found in Fallout Tactics, I believe. I guess they threw some bear DNA into the mix for that one. Anyway, these Deathclaws are hunchback humanoid reptilians with 12-inch long razor-sharp claws that can kill any other creature in just a few swipes. And even though they were mutated chameleons, they've lost the ability to camouflage. Luckily for us. I guess you could give them a stealth boy. Oh god. So not only are the Deathclaw terrifying to look at, they're also one of the most deadly creatures you'll find in the Wasteland. Certainly if you run into them early on in your game. If you do that, it's over for you. Don't even bother trying to kill them or you're done. Uninstall. Okay, don't uninstall. Keep playing. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. The Indeimaus show is actually extremely close to becoming a full-time thing thanks to the support on YouTube and Patreon. That would mean weekly episodes, as well as a lot of other little shows and stuff in between, like the best Five Nights at Freddy's clone video I did. You know, fun little Let's Play edited things like that throughout the week as well. So that'd be pretty awesome. So if you do enjoy my videos, why not throw a few bucks my way over on Patreon, get yourself some cool rewards, get yourself in the credits. I think they're there. Let me check. Yep, they should be there. Hope I put them there, otherwise this is gonna look stupid, isn't it? I have a few smaller videos in the works, so they'll be released before the next big episode, so you don't have to wait ages for the next Indeimaus show episode. So I'll be playing through some of the good, actual good Five Nights at Freddy's clones and bullcrap. Apparently people have been suggesting there's actual good ones, not all this garbage that I played before. So well, I'll be the judge of that, I guess. So I'll play through a few of them, edit together all the best bits, put that up on the channel. Other than that, more videos coming soon, so I'll see you then. Thank you for watching, thank you for supporting, thank you for leaving comments, thank you for being you, baby. See you guys soon with some more videos. I have a few smaller videos in the work as well. I'm going to be checking out the good, actual good Five Nights at Freddy clones and be editing to that together and giving you the best pits. Fuck. I have a few smaller videos in the works as well, so if you're... where am I going with that?